ooh. But she's totally okay with it because, I'm just photographing.
Now, has it ever happened, a situation where you describe the events of today or show her your picture roll, so to speak, and she's like, ooh, let's retire to the boudoir. I've got some stuff I want to show you. Like, has that ever happened? Has your experience at work ever helped ignite the flames of passion when you get home?
Not necessarily. Because it's hard to, put you back in work mode if you think that way. And
right,
she doesn't get real
randy
off of the pictures I take and the stories I tell. Maybe someday, though. We'll see.
Maybe someday. Hey, maybe that can be your New Year's resolution. All right, then. What's going on in the world?
Well, Sony officially pulled The Interview from theaters. Major bummer.
Yeah. It's a sad day when terrorists deprive us Americans of great art, which is why today is not that sad. That said, the whole thing where we lost the first battle in the cyber war, that's some serious stuff, and we'll get into it later. Go on.
The Sony hacker also leaked the script of the next James Bond movie.
It's very topical. Features Bond battling a hacker trying to leak scripts. just go on.
Wow. Who's going to play that one? Who's the next Bond? I don't know.
Who's
James Franco.
Isn't it still Daniel Craig?
I guess so. I don't know.
I don't know.
A guy at a charity auction paid $23,000 for a kiss from Glee star Diana Agron.
Right.
$23,000.
Initially, pardon me?
$23,000.
Yeah, $23,000. Initially, it sounds a little creepy or inappropriate. Here's the thing. Don't worry. Not creepy, not inappropriate. Bear in mind that any man who wants to get that close to a Glee cast member obviously derives no pleasure from kissing women. Continue.
Well, yesterday was a big day for Bill Cosby. Nobody accused him of sexual assault all day yesterday.
Who says there's no such thing as Christmas miracles? Go on.
Madonna, she's quite upset with her fake accent and that her new album has leaked.
Yeah, Madonna's mad. Madonna's really upset that her new album leaked. Here's the thing, Madonna, at your age, you're lucky if your music is the only thing that's leaking. Continue.
That's not funny. Porn star Lisa Ann is retiring.
Oh, do you know her? Have you worked with her?
I thought I did, but I work with Julia Ann. She's she's the other Ann.
Interesting. Yeah. No, porn star Lisa Ann is retiring. She's the one that got famous by playing Sarah Palin in the porn parody Nailin' Palin. Like, that's really how she got famous. And then a lot of people came to be appreciators of the high caliber of her work after that movie. But really, she rocketed to success doing a porn parody where she played Sarah Palin, and now she's retiring. Her retirement party was great. Everybody came. The whole day's been leading up to that punchline, and now I got nothing. Did you? That was when you get on the ride home. Did you, by any chance, see the letter that she wrote to her fans?
No.
When she announced that she was retiring. Handwritten note to all her fans explaining that she was getting out of the game. And thank you so much for all the wonderful years and incredible opportunities she's had doing it. But she has a request, which is if you see her out and about in the street, leave her alone. She wants to live a normal life now. She will say hello to you, but she doesn't want to take pictures with anybody, especially when she's out on a date with some other dude. And I was interested to get your take on that whole situation. It's like, I get where she's coming from. I respect it. And it's cool that she's trying to bow out gracefully of what she's been doing for the last couple of years. In fact, I'm pretty sure she's getting into radio. She's a super football fan, and I think she does something on Sirius XM, like a fantasy sports program. She's like one of those porn chicks that actually could be something else, afterwards, because she's, bright enough and well-spoken enough to where she can actually ride the huge numbers of Twitter followers that she's got into something other than webcamming. But she's retiring. She doesn't want to have pictures taken of her anymore when she's out, and she wants to live a normal life. Do you think that's possible? I mean, like, when you've made the choice to have your career path being stooped on camera, do you think that it's a possibility or it's reasonable to expect that people treat you in such a way that allows you to have a normal life? I was just like, 10 out of 10 for style, but minus several million for good thinking. I don't see that one materializing anytime real soon.
Yeah, the future's so bright, isn't it? I'm quitting this and doing something else, but my Rolodex is all the people that I did the other thing with.
Yeah.
And they're all a little shady.
Yeah. But I mean, like, do you think, just in terms of how she's treated in the street by people that have watched her movies,
like spectators?
Do you think it's reasonable for her to expect to have a normal life now?
I don't know how many normal people hit up porn stars on the street, I don't know how regular that occasion is, but
yeah,
the older guys will probably respect that.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever met a porn star. I've met a couple, but I've never met one whose work I've watched, or I've never seen one. So I don't know how
I try to avoid that.
And that's, well,
because it's not good.
I could imagine. Well, we did have like Allie Hayes on the show once, and she's awesome, and she's super smart, and she's super cool. And but I'd never seen her. I'd never seen her adult cinema before. I'd never seen her professional work before. And now having gotten to know her a little bit, there's absolutely no way I could fap it to that. Just not possible. I was perusing adult material online once after having had her on the show and met her, and I came across some of her work, and I was just like, and pun absolutely intended. But I didn't, actually. I couldn't. I was just like, no, I know this chick. That's weird. Move on to the next one. Plus, I like bigger cans.
You know that you will never be good enough. You will never be one of us. You will never be good enough. You know why? That's why no one cares. Know your plan sucks, so go get a day job. You unspecial douche one. Talentless ass clown. Just put the guitars down. Sunshine coming my way. Nothing's gonna change how I feel today. Nothing's gonna get in the way of my perfect day. Sunshine coming my way. Nothing's gonna change how I feel today. Nothing's gonna get in the way of my perfect day. Woke up about 10 with puppies in my face, saying Dad gotta join the human race. Time for a yawn and a stretch and a walk, you see. They know my over at the restaurant across the street. That's why when I shuffle in, my coffee's already waiting for me. Breeze on the patio, outdoor table, sitting with my puppies, Homer and Mabel, wondering how the rest of the day will be. Just then a kid stops by and Homer jumps up to say hi. Laughing kids and happy dogs, and yeah, that's kinda all you need. Sunshine coming my way. Nothing's gonna change how I feel today. Nothing's gonna get in the way of my perfect day. Sunshine coming my way. Nothing's gonna change how I feel today. Nothing's gonna get in the way of my perfect day. Today is a lot like Ice Cubes, but definitely much less gangster. With a start like this on a day like this, it's good to be this white boy prankster. I don't push a bands, love my VW, drive an old drop top, it's what I love to do, and it gets me to work on time to say hello to you on your radio. Mad money, no, but I love what I do on the radio. Hear me yell the whole night through. I'm feeling so lucky that I can be the voice that you hear in this great big city. I rock on your radio, then head home. My puppy's gonna meet me So excited for a moonlight walk and think they've never done this before, and it's all good. Sunshine coming my way. Nothing's gonna change how I feel today. Nothing's gonna get in the way of my perfect day. Perfect day. Sunshine coming my way. Nothing's gonna change how I feel today. Nothing's gonna get in the way of my perfect day. Perfect day. It's all what you make of it. It's all what you make of it, yeah. It's all what you make of it. It's all what you make of it, yeah. Sunshine coming my way. Nothing's gonna change how I feel today. Nothing's gonna get in the way of my perfect day. Perfect day. Sunshine, it's all what you make. Gonna change how I feel today. Nothing's gonna get in the way. What you make of it, yeah. Sunshine, it's all what you make. Gonna change how I feel today. Nothing's gonna get in the way. What you make of it, yeah. Sunshine, it's all what you make. Gonna change how I feel today. Nothing's gonna get in the way. What you make of it, yeah. It's just one of those days, can't get out of bed. Everything's wrong, can't get right in the head. Too drunk for a shrink, the pills ain't no good. They're just not working the way that they should. All this coffee, it just makes me shake. And everything I try to do's a mistake. And everything I know is wrong, gone. And as the days just fall away, you wonder, will it always be this way? And what is really left, you can't believe it. You had so much you wanted, you thought you almost got it, but everything that's wrong is all you're seeing. Today could be a beautiful day.
Go ahead, favorite the show and enjoy AD on the go. iHeartRadio presents AD.
So we're gonna talk about the fact that Sony officially pulled the interview from theaters and the larger implication of that particular situation in just a little bit. Right now, though, Funkhauser, let's you and I wrap up the news.
In little blue wrapping paper that I got from CVS.
Oh,
I got
blue
the
wrapping
last
paper?
blue roll.
The last blue, yeah, the swastika paper.
Everyone was looking at me funny at the checkout stand, but
You know, the CVS swastika wrapping paper, I've come to the conclusion that, like, the swastikas on it are so jarringly obvious. Like, they really are. And I can't imagine that anyone would look at that would have to sign off on approval and miss it. So what I think happened, I think that was the brainchild of someone in the art or design department that knew they were about to get fired, and they're like, this will be my parting gift to CVS. I'm going to fix their wagon. This will end up on all the shelves, and it's only a matter of time before they lose millions and millions of dollars on wrapping paper that they have to remove from every single CVS shelf in America. Hanukkah wrapping paper with swastikas on it. There's no way they could have missed it. It's so gratingly obvious. I have to assume that it was either someone who wanted to get fired or someone who knew they were getting fired. Yep, that's my theory. Continue with the news.
leaked emails reveal that Alex Trebek almost quit Jeopardy.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. When reached for comment.
Bad decisions for 100, Alex.
Yeah. When reached for comment, I think Trebek overpronounced a Spanish word, then spent the rest of the day looking extraordinarily pleased with himself. Continue.
His mustache agrees.
His mustache. Does he have a mustache now or not?
It was back for the beginning of this season. I'm not sure he shaved that bad boy down or not, but, you know.
Hey, look, the pictures you sent me from your note the sarcastic air quotes around the word job yesterday.
Are they coming through?
Yeah, they're coming through. It's, I can see why this didn't spur any action in the bedroom. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They're all very attractive. But there's a certain gynecological quality to some of this.
Yeah.
Where it's just, they're